Welcome to my show, Reflection. You over here with Corinthia. Hit the like and subscribe button because it lets everyone know my spaceship has officially landed. Roll up, pull up. You know how we do when I come over here with my crew. We from Mars. You know how we do, Reflection. We like to shake shit up when we come over here to Earth. Okay, so with that being said, I don't want to shake it up too hard, not too much. Just a little pinch, just a little pinch, Reflection. So let me turn my background, let me turn my music down in the background. You have to look over me, Reflection. Listen, it was a long ride from Mars over here to Earth. It was a long ride. Okay, so with that being said, I could have pulled up a little bit too much before I got over here. Reflection. Listen, one night only, one night. They said Tariq. Okay. They finna put me back in the spaceship. I'm finna get it together. Let me get it together. Okay. Now, with that being said, Reflection. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes only. Everything in these videos are alleged. Reflection. I'm over here to tell you what I heard around the street, up the block, round the corner. These videos are to spark a thought, but you're supposed to come up with your own conclusion. Yes, you are, Reflection. Hold on. Let me do a little modifications in the background real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so with that being said, we are here to talk about Tupac Shakur. Now, everybody be talking about how I say his name, but listen, y'all know how I talk. You know, I slur my words a little bit, okay? Now, with that being said, we over here talking about Tupac Shakur. And it says from the title, Tupac Silence. Now, everybody know what the media, she'll trick your ass sometime, Reflections. We know what the media portrayed Tupac as, Reflection. Okay, but what a lot of people don't know is Tupac, he was very educated and he had a whole lot to say. Okay. Now we know in the music industry, if you get to talking too much, Reflection, they have no problem. That's why they got the hand on the finger. Let shh, be quiet. You're talking too much. I just told your ass. Say it again. Say it one more time. Okay. But that Reflection, that's what they be saying. Say it one more time. One more time, we go, all right, you gonna come back and look with us. All right, your forehead gonna be bigger than it was last time. Keep playing with me. Allegedly. You see it up there, Reflection. It says allegedly. I didn't even say this. That's what they say around the block of the street up the corner. I'm here to tell you what they said. Reflection. Okay. Now we have known a lot of celebrities have came out and have talked about this, Reflection. A lot of celebrities that came out and talked about it, had they little breakdowns, and we're gonna do that in another video. But this video is about Tupac Shakur. Now, in this video, Reflection, what a lot of people don't know is Tupac was speaking out. He was speaking out a lot, not only against the industry, but things that was going on within the government that he felt was unjust. Okay, so let's listen at a couple of videos and we're gonna stop and we're gonna talk about it. Okay, we're gonna stop and we're gonna think about what he's saying and how the media portray him.
I mean, the man sold 10 million records.
He did sell 10 million records. Crack fiends bought 10 million rocks. That don't mean crack is good. I'm down with him because he's a brother and he's making his mail. But, however, he's diluting rap. You know what I'm saying? And the reason everybody's buying this record is because he's no threat and everybody want to see Sambo dance.
So what do you think about that right there, Reflection? What do you think about what Tupac had to say? Okay, he was also a person of words, Reflection. He did a lot of wordplay. You have to really listen and read in between the lines of some things that he was saying. Okay, so let's keep it going.
What I want people to know is that don't support the phonies. Support the real. You know what I mean? How can these people be talking about how they so real and they don't care about our communities? How can they be talking about what they all this, the hood, blah, 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 blah. They don't care about our communities. You know what I mean? Listen to the words that people say in their lyrics and tell me if that's some real if that's real to you. You know what I mean? Listen to what they saying. Don't just bob your head to the beat. Peep the game and listen to what I'm saying and hold us accountable for it.
Okay, Reflection. So listen, Tupac, there was actually, I think, an interview from when he was incarcerated. Okay, so think about that, Reflection. Listen to what he's saying. He's telling you then subliminally, Reflection, the lyrics in the music. He's like, okay, these people are saying this and they're saying that, but what are they? Are they really living that? Do they really when they cut it off? Do they really when they leave the studio? Do they, Reflection? Just think about it.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a gimme. everybody back off. Everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Push, 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 push. Step, step, step. Crush, crush, crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped. Just, I feel like instead of us just being like, slavery's bad, slavery's bad, bad whitey, bad whitey. I mean, all right, let's stop that. And everybody's smart enough to know that, we've been slighted. And we want ours. And I don't mean by like ours, 40 acres and a mule, because we're past that. But we need help. For us to be on our own 2 feet, us meaning youth or us meaning black people, whatever you want to take it for us to be on our own 2 feet, we do need help. Because we have been here, we have been a good friend. If you want to make it a relationship type thing, we have been there, and now we deserve our payback. It's like you got a friend that you don't never look out for. You dressed up in jewels. Now America's got jewels, and they paid and everything, and they lending money to everybody except us. And it's like, everybody need a little help on their way to being, self-reliant. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing about the album, about the Special Olympics. Everybody need a little something and they to be independent. No independent person just grew up and was born independent. You worked and you learned teamwork and you learned cooperation and unity and struggle, and then you became independent. And we have to teach that and instill that. And why is it that they want to do that? If this is truly a melting pot in the country where we care about it, and Lady Liberty got a hand like this, she really loves us, then we really need to be like that. And it needs to be the black kids. And if there's a white person who got money, then he need to help him. He need to help black kids, Mexican kids, Korean kids, whatever. But it needs to be real. And it need to be before we all die, and then you say, oh, I made a mistake. We should have gave them some money. We really should have helped these folks. It's going to be too late. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you got to pay your own karma. And that's when God make you punish. When God punishes you. Because I feel like, it's too much money here. Nobody should be hitting lotto for 36 million and we got people starving in the streets. That is not idealistic. That's just real. That is just stupid. There's no way Michael Jackson should have, or whoever Jackson, should have $1,000,000 billion and then there's people starving. There's no way. There's no way that these people should own planes and their people don't have houses, apartments, shacks, drawers, pants. If they earned it, then I think that's good, and I think that they deserve it. But even if you earned it, you still owe. Because look at me, I don't have that mega money, but I feel guilty walking by somebody. I got to give them some mail. And if I know I got $3,000 in my pocket, I feel like it's wrong to give that person a quarter or a dollar. It's wrong. Only you know what you got in your pocket. And that's wrong. No matter what they do, if they take it and drink it, they take it and drink it. But you got. You understand? And we all know how hard it is, and it's not about if you good or you bad. So since it's not about if you good or you bad, we know that because he don't got don't mean he was bad. Or don't mean he's a criminal, or don't mean he's crazy, or a drug addict, or none of that. It just means he don't got. And ain't it bad that you got 30? Can you imagine somebody having $32 million? $32 million. And this person has nothing, and you can sleep. You can still go to the movies and then these are the type of people that get humanitarian awards. Millionaires. How can they be humanitarians? By the fact that they millionaires and there's so many poor people shows how unhumane they are. You know what I'm saying? And that bugs me. Not saying that when I'm never going to be rich and you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying it's a struggle, and I think everybody deserves. And I think there's a way to pay these people. I think there is a way. It just takes to be revolutionary.
Okay, reflection. Hit the like and subscribe button. You over here with the crew. This how we do. Okay, so what do you think about that? What do you think about Tupac when he was speaking out about people? Just think about homeless people and just people that are that are sleeping under bridges, and when it's freezing outside and it's below temperatures and they don't have anywhere to go. Just think about that, reflection. We are in a country of the great. Allegedly, reflection. So if we all are one, we all should be great. We all should look out for each other. You get what I'm saying? Even though I know you like Taretha, and we in the time right now where shit, I can't even leave my car on at the gas station. I better not leave my car on at the gas station. Fuck around, come out there, don't have no car. Okay, hit the like, subscribe, but we over here just keeping it real. We keeping it real and raw and uncut. Get your roll up, get your pull up. We over here talking about Tupac being silenced. But reflection, when you put out a certain type of energy, certain shit you just want to track. Okay, I found that out myself. Certain things that you just want to track. Okay, even if it come your way, it'll slight you. You get what I'm saying? It won't hit you. You get what I'm saying? Reflection, but at the same time, don't be just out here moving crazy. But just think about it like that. Reflection. Tupac was speaking out against humanitarian issues. Okay, things he was, even though he was wealthy, reflection, he still had empathy. He still had empathy for others. Think about when he was saying that when he walked past homeless people, shit, some people won't even give him a quarter, reflection, but you never know who you talking to. You never know who you talking to. I tell people homeless people see the most shit. Shit, they look, they ain't got reflection. Listen, hit the like and subscribe button. You up here with three. They see the most shit, reflection. Okay. You want to know some shit, you ask you a homeless person. I'm just saying that. Okay.
I don't get in trouble, but school is. I think that we got so caught up in school being a tradition that we stopped using it as a learning tool, which it should be. Like up to this day, I mean, school should be. I think there should be a different curriculum in each and every like neighborhood, you know, because I'm going to Tamalpais High, and I'm learning about the basics, but they're not basic for me, you know, and it's like they're not to get us ready for today's world. They're not. That's not helping. It's just what they took, so it's what we're gonna take, you know, and that's why the streets have taught me. And but school is really important, reading, writing, arithmetic. But I think after you learn reading, writing, and arithmetic, that's it. But what they tend to do is teach you reading, writing, and arithmetic, then teach you reading and writing and arithmetic again, then again, then again, just making it harder and harder, just so, to keep you busy. And that's where I think they messed up. There should be a class on drugs. It should be a class on sex education, a real sex education class, not just pictures and diaphragms and unlogical terms and things like that. There should be a drug class. There should be sex education. There should be a class on scams. There should be a class on religious cults. There should be a class on police brutality. There should be a class on apartheid. There should be a class on racism in America. There should be a class on why people are hungry, but they're not. Their classes on.
Okay, reflection. Now that was an interview before Tupac ever even got famous. Reflection. You get what I'm saying? He was still doing his thing, but he wasn't just famous like that. Okay, so what do you think about that, reflection? What do you think about from the Tupac that he was portrayed to the media? What do you think about this Tupac right here?
You know those little things they have for the mice where they go through around a circle and there's little blocks for it and everything? Well, society is like that. They'll let you go as far as you want. But as soon as you start asking too many questions and you're ready to change, boom, their block will come. And for me, and I hope this doesn't start anything, but for me, since I'm living in a slumish area and I'm black, mines will come through being a statistic. You know, I'll get caught up in all of this, and one day I'll be with my friends and they'll go, let's go out party. We don't have a car. Let's steal a car. Forget it. You know, let's just borrow a car. We'll steal a car and I'll go to jail for 16 years and come out and be bitter. Knowing all of this, saying all of this, but be bitter, you know? And it should be, I mean, like the past elections, watching Jesse Jackson run and watching Dukakis run. Those two people, Jesse Jackson and Dukakis, two people who I thought were going to, there it is. I said, all right, finally we're going to get a better America. But what happened? Bush won. I couldn't believe it because every time I asked people, who would you have voted for? And they're like, it was Dukakis. But how did Bush win? I keep wondering. And then this makes me rebel more against society because it's supposed to represent the people. I don't want Bush in government. I spent 8 years of my 17 years on this earth under Republicans, under Ronald Reagan, under an ex-actor who lies to the people, who steals money, and who's done nothing at all for me. And I don't think Bush is a bad person or a bad president because for the upper class, he's a perfect president. And that's how society is built. The upper class run it while we talk about it. I mean the middle class and lower class. We talk about it. And for the working class, we're just lost. We're going through the motions. We're the worker bees. And they get to live like royalty. Even with children, their classes. Like even at TAM, there's the lower Marin City class. There's the low white class, the lower white class. There's the middle class white class and the middle class black class, and there's the middle class, there's the upper class white and upper class black. And That's a shame that it has to be cut in so many pieces. Because it all boils down to this one piece of money that, how can, this is a big question, and no one's been able to answer it, and this is staggering. How can Reagan live in the White House, which has a lot of rooms, and there be homelessness? And he's talking about helping homelessness. This is what I'm...
Tupac said he had some shit to say. Now, reflection, this was when Tupac was in high school. Think about this Tupac and the Tupac that the media portrayed. Remember, reflection, you get to talking too damn much. They have to tell you, shh, be quiet. You're doing too much. Listen, wait a minute. Didn't I tell you stop there?
Tupac Shocker talks about the Illuminati rare footage.
Good part about it is that we get to show the human side of the cops doing what they do, because it is always my belief that cops are just a gang unto themselves, with the good and the bad. Just like I believe the gangbangers in the street got good and bad, like police officers do. They got stress and they got character flaws that come from their lifestyles. I could be the best actor anybody ever seen. Given a chance, the opportunity and the experience and the lessons from people, I could be the best. But right now, I don't even wish to be the best. I just want to be one of them. If you look at it from a stereotypical point of view, like how people say, you know, all your troubles with the law, how could you play a cop? Just from a stereotypical point of view, who could play a cop better? I've seen them in their evil when they think nobody's looking. I've seen the compassion. I've seen the anger. I've seen the jealousy. I've seen fear. I've seen respect. And I've seen hate from cops more than anybody. You know what I mean? I've been there. I just got out of maximum penitentiary. I got arrested like 12 times last year. You know what I mean? Some my mistake, some destiny, some fate, and some unwarranted. You know what I mean? But for whatever reason, I got to see police more than I wanted to. So for that reason alone, I'm the perfect choice for the role. I can't explain why I shine and no one else shines. I think everybody shines in different things. And a lot of things I can't do. I can't play basketball like every other black person in America. But I can act. I know how to go to that true spot in myself because I'm there every day. I can be me. I can be whoever because I'm true to me. I can go to neutral easily. A lot of people, black, white, Mexican, young or old, fat or skinny, have a problem being true to themselves. They have a problem looking in the mirror and looking directly into their own souls. The reason I sell 6 million records, the reason I could go to jail and come out without a scratch, the reason I can walk around, the reason I am who I am today is because I can look directly into my face and find my soul. It's there. It's not sold. I didn't sell it. It's still within me. I still feel it. My heart is still connected to my body. So I could, any character, I'm going to bring that intensity, that truth, that honesty to it because I have to repay for that blessing. From Black Jesus, from God, I have to pay for that by shining. If he give you the voltage and you waste it, that's the curse. He gave me the voltage, I'm a shine. It's not mine, it's from God, it's God. Not that it's so special that nobody got it, but all of our gifts and blessings and our strengths and our weaknesses come from God. Come from Black Jesus or whoever comes from within you, you know what I mean? So, it's not really tricky. Everybody can do it if they just can go to that spot. I guess all the things that happened to me in my life allow me to go there easily. The song.
Reflection. You see what? We told you to go. She asked you one question. You see why they said the silence and reflection? Allegedly. They said, listen, Tupac Shakur. We told you what she asked you one question. You done went on there. She asked you, why was you perfect for this role? That's all she asked you. Now you done went on talking about Black Jesus, talking about, you get what I'm saying? Tupac. Now see, shh, be quiet. I thought I told you. Say something else. Okay, I'm finna play another video.
I'm gonna tell you something. I love women. I'm a big jail has made me appreciate women, but I hate bitches even more because I love women now. Because they make it bad for real women. So I love women, but I hate bitches. And I try to deal with both of them in every album. I try to make a good song where I deal with the women. I try to make a song where I attack the bitches.
But you do understand and
it's a difference.
Separate.
No, all women are not bitches. No, I don't believe that. They are women and they are bitches. And I don't believe every woman got a bitch and none of that shit. I believe there's women and there's bitches.
Okay, good.
A woman that treats herself as a lady at all times, that's the one I'm attracted to. That's the one I want every time. But there's bitches out there. Even women know that. Women don't like bitches. I feel like I employ more women, help more women, and work with more women than anybody in the fucking world.
There, you do have a lot of women around you. I noticed that.
All women.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I'm a man's man. I attack suckers, whoever they are. Whether the suckers got pussies or dicks, I attack them.
All right, reflection. See, Tupac, what we were talking about right there now. Now keep on that energy. We like you in that type of energy right there. Okay, keep that energy. Allegedly, reflection. I'm just saying I think that's what they were saying because I was a butterfly on the wall. I was a caterpillar. I was finna become a butterfly. Allegedly. Anyway, whatever. Listen, roll up, pull up. You over here with Taretha, we talking about Tupac Shakur. We talking about in the industry, allegedly, reflection. Not just in the industry. If you get to talking too much, reflection, you have to be quiet. Say it again. I told you so. Okay, listen, reflection. Let's keep on.
All right, but 18 it's just society's way of saying that you're ready. But 17, like I think I'm ready now, as ready as I'm gonna be in this world.
Police officers stopped me on the sidewalk and asked to see my ID. They sweated me about my name. They were charging me with jaywalking. The officers said, "You're not above the law. You have to learn your place." And you show your ID and you're still getting sweated because of your name? My name makes me a criminal? It's about me being a young black male and I was lynched in broad daylight and then taken to jail for that. Just because I feel like, it's too much money here. I mean, nobody should be hitting lotto for $36 million and we got people starving in the streets. That is not idealistic. That's just real. That is just stupid. There's no way Michael Jackson should have, or whoever Jackson, should have $1,000,000 billion and then there's people starving. That's
Someone else asked you in the interview, and I thought the answer was interesting because I think it speaks to you and your generation a lot. Someone said, where do you see Tupac 10 years from now? You said, hey, I just want to be alive. That's real for you.
That's so real. I made a metamorphosis. I'm a new person today. Because I used to strongly and honestly, I feel like I could represent my generation so much because I honestly did not care whether I lived or died. But now, I cannot die with people thinking I'm a rapist or a criminal. I can't leave until this is straight. I'm not suicidal. I can't go until y'all really know what time it is. And then after that, boom, it's all over. And we can see, how this shit fall. But that's how it is. And the reason being is because if I can't live free, if I can't live with the same respect as the next man, I don't want to be here. Because, yes, and we're picking it back up. But at this level, all we're trying to do is unite. And right now, as a year, we got 1 million living in a war zone. It's not as easy as these people are making us think, that they just got some criminal-ass black kids with guns. It is not like that. We live in hell. We live in the gutter. We got us stacked up 80 deep in one building. By the time you get out your house, you strapped to protect yourself. Because you living in the same community that the police is carrying rifles and riot gear. Same, they need them riot, excuse my language, I'm so sorry. The same reasons they need the riot hat, the riot jacket, the flak jacket, the double vest, the 9mm Glocks with extra bullets, the tear gas, the mace, all that. Who do you think the police is using that against? Dogs? So we fighting the same villains that they fight in the street. But instead of them seeing us fighting villains in the street, we all villains.
Is your generation the one that is picking up for where the Panthers left off, saying, all right, enough is enough?
Yes, and we're picking it back up. But at this level, all we're trying to do is unite. And right now, as a year, we got 1 million people that's listening. Now we can tell them something. Now we can try to get them that way. And we might lose some. We might gain some. But we would never even have that audience had we not said what was real. You know what I'm saying? And the main thing for us to remember is that the same crime element that white people are scared of, black people are scared of. The same crime element that white people fear, we fear. So we defend ourselves from the same crime element that they scared of. You know what I'm saying? While they waiting for legislation to pass and everything, we next door to the killer. We next door to him, because we up in the projects where it's 80 in the building. All them killers that they letting out, they right there in that building. But it's better, just because we black, we get along with the killers or something? We get along with the rapists because we black and we from the same hood? What is that? We need protection too.
Finally, I want to ask you about something that someone else asked.
Okay, reflection. So what do you think about that right there? What do you think about what Tupac had to say? Remember, Tupac was he said a lot during his music, and his think about all the things that the media portray on Tupac. Think about all that reflection, and think about the Tupac that's talking right here, right now. What do you think, reflection? What do you think about that? What do you think? Now I'm not saying nothing. I'm just asking you. What do you think? Okay, so with that being said, hit the like and subscribe button. You are over here with Sarethia. You are officially with the crew. I gotta get ready and crank my spaceship up. It's time for me to head to Mars. Because if I do one more roll up and pull up, I may have to stay over here on Earth, and I don't follow the rules over here on Earth. So I gotta go back to Mars. Until next time, Ashay.